Hi everyone. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of analysis of my own shot calling. So I have some footage here from a ranked game that I played in, and essentially I was spending it guiding the team, calling out positions, telling people, where they should be, what they should be doing. And I want to review it and go over what decisions I made, why I made those decisions, and what decisions are good and what decisions are bad. Because I'm, relatively experienced player, but in the heat of the moment during a game, man, is it hard to make a bunch of perfect choices. Um, so we're just gonna go over, the ups and downs, the goods and bads. You'll see, it's not smooth all the way through. It gets a little rough, gets a little frustrating. But that's okay because that's gonna happen during a game, right? And what you have to do is you have to keep your cool. So let's get into it.
Oh, here we go.
One down.
One of main. Are you?
Right, so
are you
we've just
watching main
opened.
C2?
Got one. Yeah, I'm watching main. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
watching main.
I'll be in chaos. Push out of chaos.
Okay, sounds good. One's in chaos.
One's in trap.
Two in chaos.
One's main. It looks like.
One down main.
So the idea here, essentially what we're trying to do, is this is a very classic, kind of staging for red defense. So, the red team is spending a lot of time here, and they're also watching. They're spending a lot of time here, and they're watching down this main rail, right? And this is to do two things. They're trying to prevent the enemy team from getting up into here, and they're trying to push out through this way. And you'll see what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create stability. You can see I asked C2, I asked who's on main, so who's watching this main area, and who's in chaos, right? Because I want at least, probably 3 people sitting in chaos. So that's what I'm trying to have set up. It's a nice little area here and here so that we can go around and come back. And we'll see how that pans out, right?
One on cart still.
So
Two in trap.
So they're in trap, so that means we need to make sure that we push them back, right?
Two in trap. Let's go in there. Yeah.
Real careful.
We're clear.
So we're clear. So that means there's nobody in trap. So I'm thinking, okay, let's go ahead and push out, right? Let's try and get some disruption going on the cart. So I'm trying to encourage my other players, the other people on the team, like, hey, let's move together. Let's go. Come with me, and we'll disrupt the cart. We'll come back. Stop the movement a little bit. We can see they're on the cart right now. They're about at pace at this point. The time really doesn't matter that much. But yeah, let's see.
Oh, one low main. I'm dead.
The left
Cubby.
He's
More
chaos.
cubby.
Nice.
Nice. Another
Is
one.
main
Cubby,
still
another
clear?
one. Yep.
Yep. So that's one thing I'm doing as a shot caller. As a shot caller, your job is not to just check up on. Your job is not just always like lead the team. It's to kind of think about the things that the other players don't have the bandwidth to deal with, right? They're fighting, they're shooting, they're managing their dashes, they're managing their position, but they can't spend, if every single person on the team is spending their mental energy figuring out, oh, do we have someone on main? Do we have someone in chaos? Do we have someone watching top rail, right? That's a massive waste of resources. So what you do as a shot caller is you pile all that energy onto yourself. You pile that responsibility onto you, and you take the hit in performance. But it's just you that has to deal with all this stuff. So that's what the shot caller is doing. So you'll see me do this periodically throughout the game, is that I'm always thinking, okay, what is the list of things we need to accomplish? What is the list of things we need to do? Are we checking it, right? Are we doing this, and this, right? Because there's a bunch of stuff that you have to do, and I'll call it out every time it happens. But right now, what I'm worried about is what I just told you, watching main, watching chaos, keeping area control, and making sure we're disrupting card.
Main's still good.
Yep. Let's try and push out. Noble round. Do you want to push?
Right, so I see there's 2, and I think, okay, this is a good moment to push out. We can push out in cart. We have 2 nice players. Let's try and stop cart.
Push out in 5,
So this is a good call, I would say.
4, 3.
Now the 5-second thing, you'll see me do this a lot, actually. I'm going to talk about it now, so I don't really have to talk about it later. Actually, really quickly, I should have checked my menu before calling this push to see how many of them were alive. If there's like 5 of them, 4 of them alive, this is probably not a very good call. So I'm constantly checking my menu. You'll see that in this footage. Often it's very quick just to see how many people are alive, how many people are dead, right? Because that indicator is very useful to a shot caller. But on the timing thing, I will often call instead of saying, okay, are we grouped up? Okay, go, 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 right? That doesn't really give people time to prepare. They might not be ready. So what I do is to try and sync everyone up, I give them a countdown, right? Because a countdown is predictable. If I say 3, 2, it's like, oh, I need to be ready by 1, right? So it gives you a moment to kind of orient yourself, and it deals with kind of comms delay a little bit. So it makes sure that everyone's paying attention. I'm taking up the airspace for a few seconds. You can't miss the countdown. So countdown is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to make sure everyone is synced up. So you'll see me doing that periodically throughout the game.
2, 1, and now go to cart, go to cart, go to cart.
So 2 people just died. I should be,
There's like 3 in trap.
yeah, so I didn't look at this menu. I should have been more observant here, right? This is the first like mistake that I've made. Is that I should have paid more attention to this menu. And now that I'm seeing this, I'll probably be like, oh shoot, we need to pull back a little bit. So you have different areas that you can pull back to. Ideally, if you're being super aggressive on the red team, right? You can be, any point in the game. You can be here, definitely. You can be here, definitely. You'll be here, and you may even be around here, right? When you lose this area and this area, which you don't always need to have this area. When you lose this area, you back up to here. When you lose this area, you're here. When you lose this area, you're like here. And that's a bad situation when you're backed up to this. So I see that we've just lost this area. So a good call here is for me to say, okay, everyone, let's fortify health room, or some people call it bars, right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to stop their advance into our spawn, which is really dangerous, and then retake this area. So you'll see a lot of this for first point is me just trying to retake this chaos room here. Like I'm trying to gain it back, because if I have this, they have a really hard time pushing up. They have a really hard time grouping. So that's ideally the decision that I'll make. And that gives you kind of the framework to understand this map, is that it's kind of like a big treadmill, right? Like players, imagine you put a little guy on a conveyor belt, right? He starts here, moves along here, and moves along here. If there's a guy here, you can't move from here to here, right? It's very simple. When this guy dies, this guy moves here. It's just a big rotation. When this guy dies, this guy moves here. When this guy dies, well, when this guy dies, it's pretty much the same. But that's the fundamental rotation of this map. And you'll see me that even though I don't need to explain to people, it's like, oh, why do we do this? Why do we have this? What's the rotation? I'll try and enforce it anyway, just because as a shot caller, I can understand the theory, but the players don't need to be thinking about that. They just need to know where to go and where to push, right? More advanced teams, like if you've practiced together a ton, maybe they need to understand it, but for just a normal ranked, that's not a priority.
We're wiped, we're wiped, we're wiped. Watch main, watch main.
Okay,
Watch
so
main
we're
forward.
wiped. We're wiped. Watch main,
Get pushed up.
One flank.
so we don't get pushed up. Yep. I'd say that's a good call.
There's one behind us.
One down.
And I'm making a distinction between good calls and bad calls, because boy oh boy do I make some bad calls. You'll see them.
Flank.
Nice, okay. Watch
Sure.
main. Who wants to
Reclaim chaos? This is another thing that you'll hear me say a lot, is I want to hear a name. Especially with teams that I'm not familiar with. This is a thing that I do a lot. Because if I say, who wants to do this? And I get, me, I'm like, I do not know who that is. So, yeah, well, you'll see how I go about trying to retake this area. Because right now, my singular thought is protect main, right? Make sure that we're not getting pushed. And, retake chaos.
reclaim chaos with me?
They're pushing.
Oh, yeah, they're all.
And you'll see here, this is when I start to get a little bit frustrated. Now, if you've ever shot called, you can relate to this feeling. When things are shot calling is most difficult. The best shot callers are different from good shot callers in that they can maintain their composure in times of super high pressure. Now I admit this is not always me. I used to be a lot worse. I'm much better, but you'll see it come out. So right now, things are not going great.
Main rail, all main rail. Whenever you guys
Yeah,
hit
I see.
chaos,
I got him dash.
careful, main.
Okay, I'm pushing chaos right now.
So that was not great. I should have waited for someone else to come with me because I'm pretty sure I'm about to get like totally like manhandled here.
There's an no.
Yeah. So that was a really stupid call. And I just like threw my life away. I should have pushed with someone else. I should have so if you are first aid trained, when someone has a cardiac arrest, what they tell you to do is they don't say, someone call 911. They tell you, point at somebody, say their name, and say, you call 911. The same thing applies here. It should not be, hey, can someone do this? If you're trying to direct people, you need to pick someone and say, hey, you, Noble, come here with me. Tell me when you're ready and we'll go together, right? Don't leave it ambiguous. Just make a decision. And if the person can't do it, change your decision, right? So if I say, Noble, let's push, and he's like, I can't. I don't have dash. I'll be like, okay, C2, come with me, right? So you need to, don't let it be ambiguous. Don't let your calls be like, okay, I'm going to go. Now I'm going. Why didn't anybody come with me? It's like, well, obviously it was ambiguous, right? So I would say this is both a bad play and a bad call because now they're grouped up and they're going to like run all over health room and they're going to push us way back. So this is like kind of a 2-for-1 awful decision from me here.
Yeah, there's 4 in chaos. 4
They're
in
on
chaos.
cart.
And at the moment, I'm kind of thinking that it's both my fault and a little bit of my team's fault, but really, at the end of the day, it falls to me.
Go for cart instead. Go for cart
One
instead.
down
Don't go.
This is an interesting call here. So go for cart instead. So cart is right here, right? The reason I'm saying go for cart instead is because I'm thinking if we can attack cart and stop it, we can draw them out of chaos, right? If we attack cart, if the cart is here, right, and there's a bunch of them here, if we just go past them and attack cart, they'll have to move over here to support it, and then we can push through. That's my idea. Now, how well it works, you will see.
Go for chaos. Just go for cart. Go directly for cart.
I got cart. One down.
Yeah. Keep going
got
cart.
two, I
It'll
got
force
two.
them out of chaos. Yep, and then we can
Hey, look at that. It didn't work too bad, right?
retake chaos.
See, so now they're on cart, and we're trying to retake chaos. I should drop down here. I don't want to die to him, right? The idea here is a persistent threat, not a momentary threat. So that's the point of area control. But anyway,
They
Yep.
all did that there.
Okay. Now see if you can push back up. See if we can.
yeah, so push back up. That means that's a bad call for me there. What I mean when I say that is I mean let's stay in chaos, not push up like into their spawn. So I should have been more clear. Bad call.
Push back
One
up.
cart.
2 on cart. 2 on cart.
Bad play. I mean, what the hell am I thinking? I should have checked my menu, right? I'm gonna check it when I die in about a half second, and I think what I'm gonna see is that there's like 4 of us dead. So I should have waited. I should have been careful because when there's a lot of us dead and there's a lot of them alive, they can take a huge advantage of us. You'll see we actually do that when we are on the blue side. But this is both again a bad call, a bad play.
Guys, go for cart. Go for cart. Go for cart. Right.
Oh, okay.
Force cart.
There we go. C2 and Noble
Okay.
just absolutely making
Now,
making
Noble
my bad
C,
decisions better.
C, you're watching main.
Okay, this is good. I'm calling him out by name. C, you're watching main, because I need to reorganize here. Like, that was not a great little moment there. I need to stop. I need to reorganize, and I need to think about where people are gonna go, and I need to take a little bit more control instead of just kind of shouting my hopes and dreams into the void. Right? You have to avoid that as a shot caller. You have to be like, okay, this is going here, this is going there. Who's doing this? Who's doing that? Not just, we need to do this, we need to do that, right? Who's we?
Yep, watching main.
Okay.
One on
On
cart,
you.
one down. I
Let's
killed
get
two. I killed
more
two.
cart
One top
focus,
rail.
please.
More cart focus, please. That's kind of ambiguous. I don't love that call. Bad call.
2.
Noble, stay in chaos. Stay in chaos.
Noble stay in chaos. I think that's fine.
Yeah, I just
Watching
need
main.
help,
You're not health. 2 chaos.
Right, and now I think I'm going to start to realize, oh hey, they're really heavy grouping up in chaos. Usually I put 2 people in chaos. That's usually enough. We need 3.
They're really coming chaos.
Yeah, so they're really coming chaos.
We need more chaos.
So we need more chaos. I should have opened my menu and looked to see. Luckily, the team compensated for my ambiguity. Good job to the team. And they'll realize, oh my god, there's 3 of them in chaos. We have to stop this
We need
group.
better guys. We need to have more people in chaos. We're
Okay, so there's
playing
4
way
left.
too far back. 3 in chaos.
Oh my.
They're sitting in there.
Okay. Here's what I did poorly here. I'm saying it again and again, there's 3 in chaos, there's 3 in chaos. What does that mean? What does it mean to the team? What I should be saying is open my menu, look at who's alive, and figure out, okay, you push chaos, you push chaos, you push chaos, right? So telling people where to fight instead of what I see, right? Because maybe that'll be adequate on a team that knows the playbook, by heart, but how many people is that? Like 10, 15? Not everyone does, and not everyone needs to, right? It's not important knowledge for everyone, so I shouldn't here be assuming what they know or do not know.
Grouping. I want to hear names. Where is everyone?
Okay, I want to hear names. I covered this earlier. It's just a way for me to keep track of people. It's just a good way.
Oh,
One down.
3
Watching main
chaos.
still. If I have to go chaos,
One
let
down
me know.
chaos.
I'm
All
pushing
down
chaos.
So that was a great call from, I think it was C2 there? Maybe Noble? I'm not sure. Great call. Let me know if I have to go chaos. I should have been on that very quickly. I was not.
Another one
Right,
chaos.
they're
One
we're
main.
letting them group up. Go in chaos. I want
Go in chaos.
3 in chaos.
I want 3 in chaos. That's better.
Another one down. I'm still
Say your
watching main.
names. Who is going to be in chaos?
Oh,
Stop
I'm
playing
down.
so far back. Come up now.
I'm getting frustrated, right? So now now the game is, this is where it gets difficult as a shot caller, right? It becomes like, it becomes a keeping your composure, right? Because when you get frustrated and you get flustered, the whole team suffers because of it, right? So you cannot let that happen. So you'll see, I recognize here in a moment, but you're gonna get about 30 more seconds of me being real annoyed.
I'm gonna hear names. Who's gonna be in chaos? Say your name. On a cart.
Watching main again.
And you can even hear the team kind of scoffing at me because I deserve it.
He's down.
Oh, one down.
What a main. What a main.
They're
What a
coming
main.
main rail now. They're just in back chaos.
Hey, no,
Going
stop.
down.
Stop complaining. Stop complaining. I want to hear very simply who's gonna go in chaos. Say your own name. Say it now.
Watching main.
There's me again, just trying to wrangle things together.
I will.
Who's I?
Who's I? Thanks, Odd.
And
That's very obviously Angela.
Two's watching chaos.
Okay, Angela in chaos. Who else is in chaos? I want 3.
Yep, C2's in chaos.
C2's
who
in
else?
chaos.
One down chaos. I'm watching.
And as you'll see, 317, they're kind of about on pace, but I was not happy with the area control. I wasn't thinking about pace. So here you'll see it starts to kind of turn around a little bit as we get structure a little bit better. I'm doing a better job here of making it clear what I want from people, because it's really easy to just spout whatever you're thinking and people don't know what you want, and then you get really annoyed at them, and that's really bad. And here I did that a little bit, to be frank. I did that. But let's see what happens now.
Chaos. Okay, C2 down. Chaos. They have chaos. They have chaos.
Who else is in
One behind
chaos?
us.
Good comms from C2.
Who else? Who else?
C2 down. So that's another good thing. If you're playing with unfamiliar players, it's best to not say I'm down. It's really good to say your own name. So I would say odd down, right?
There's 5 people on this team. I'm only hearing 2
One down.
voices. One's behind.
Yeah, that's just me asking for more comms. I should have been more, a little bit less abrasive. You know, what happens.
I got chaos. C2.
I need better comms. I need better comms. Or we're gonna
3
lose this
down
match.
chaos. I'm on chaos.
I actually do think that is, I think that's true. A lot of the times you have a team that's just kind of playing and being frustrated silently, and they're not like hearing what's going on.
I'm doing chaos. I'm doing chaos.
Okay, who else? Angela, I want you
I'm
further. I want you
I'm
further
okay.
in. I want you further in, please.
We're
2
still
more.
chaos.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're really stacking it. So now I would usually say that this is even too heavy in chaos, but because of the way that they're playing super heavy. So what they're doing is actually they're grouping up here in chaos, right? So they've got a ton of people, and they're just sitting in here like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then they push in here. So my idea is let's just send everybody in here. Screw it, right? Because they're sending so many people into here that they're probably not even going to go down main rail, right? That's my thought. That's my thought process. And then what happens is that one of the big reasons that you take chaos is A, they cannot group in chaos anymore, right? And B, their only place left to group is here. And when they do start grouping, you can disrupt, right? And disrupting a group is fine, even if you, quote unquote, lose the disruption. And why is that? When you're disrupting a group up, you're delaying it, right? And you're delaying when those people get to cart, when they get to go, when they get to move, right? So if you disrupt a group up with 3 people and all 3 people die, and there's 2 people left in the group up, it's still fine. Because even if you killed 2 or 3 of them, they can't push with just 2 people. I mean, they can. Usually they don't. Because it's a 2 versus 2, and it gets really messy, right? So if you go to disrupt a group up and you trade, that's fine. That's even, I would say that's good. So you'll see a little bit of that here.
Yep. I'm watching main.
Still watching chaos.
And then I'm going to see that Angela
Nice,
has
nice,
SMGs.
Angela, I want you actually
Go
back
ahead.
on main with those SMGs, please. Can you do that for me?
And here you'll notice I've regained my composure a little bit. So instead of just being like, blah, 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 do this, do that, do this, I'm kind of being like, oh shoot, I need to like tone it down a little bit. And I'm just asking people, hey, can you do this please? Can you do that please?
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Oh, that.
Radiation chaos.
Watch cart, watch cart, watch cart, watch cart. We lost main.
Oh, I'm dead.
So I said again, we lost main. I need to be more clear about that.
One behind us.
Careful behind.
What does that actually mean?
One in chaos. One in chaos.
C2 doing great.
I'm going up to chaos. Just ignore him.
One down. I'm in chaos. Again, I'm in chaos.
Yep, I'm watching
Great,
main.
okay. And now our structure is getting better and better.
Two go to chaos.
As both I'm gaining my composure and these players are understanding, oh, this is where I need to be. This is where I continually get asked to be.
I'm going.
Nice, one more main.
And I'll
Angela, you
spot
have him?
something here.
Calm down. Got him.
Cart. You guys got cart. You guys got cart.
And watch as
Angela,
I
can you stand right here?
Yeah,
Can you
still
stand
here.
right here?
Ah, shit, I'm
That's
down
the
by
perfect
first
spot.
Oh, they have
Just stand
chaos,
right
they have
here and
chaos
shoot
coming
down
in now,
main.
coming in now.
Okay, they have chaos now. They have chaos now.
I'm in.
Yeah, so I saw that chaos was empty and I swapped into it. I was just asking Angela, just like, hey, stand in this spot. It's just a really good spot to hold down main.
Chaos. I'm in chaos. Come, take chaos. Come, take chaos. They're in health. They're in health. They're in health.
One down.
One down.
I got immune. Oh, I'm down. They have 2 chaos.
I really should have called that. So that was pretty bad on my part. I took damage from somewhere and I like totally ignored it. This is one of the things that shot calling gets you into, is that you're thinking about other stuff, and you can't process everything and you can't perform as well.
Chaos, 2 chaos. 2 chaos.
One's behind.
Pushing
One's
up
on
now.
dash. Angela, watch yourself.
Pick cart.
That was a pretty good call. Just a warning.
Cart.
One down on cart. 2 down on cart. I
Nice.
killed 3.
Back in the chaos. Back in the chaos.
There's
Back in the
one
chaos. Back in the
behind
chaos.
Okay, and then we have
I'll deal
C2
with it.
and
Don't even think about it.
oh,
I got chaos back.
it's my room. So there. I said, someone said there's someone behind. I said I'll deal with him. Don't even think about it. Because the best thing that a disruptor can do when they're behind you is make everybody think about him. So what I'm thinking is, you know what? I'm just gonna take one, right? I'm gonna take it. Even if I die, I'm gonna deal with this so that my team can keep the forward defense working, right? Just lock the front up.
Nice run, too.
One push it. One push it.
No.
Watching
Just stay
wall
where
for
we
a
are.
second.
We're good. We're good. I'll deal
Yeah,
with
so just stay where we are. That means don't worry about who's behind.
the guy behind.
I'll deal with it.
Don't anyone else think about him.
And I got kind of lucky.
Okay, I got it. Are we still in?
That call there, I got it. That should have been more clear, probably.
Chaos. I need to hear more
Still in
comms.
chaos. Still
I'm
in
dead.
3 chaos still.
Okay.
I'm a little. I'm
Two
a
kids.
So here's what I'm thinking here. I see that there's 3 of us in chaos, and I'm like, that's weird. There's no one in there from their team, and there's all of us from our team. What's going on? That's what's happening in the back of my head. And so I check main to see, hey, maybe they're grouping up.
Yes.
Still watching.
And I see, oh, there's 2 standing on main. Now, to be clear, when you're standing on main, you really shouldn't take pot shots at the guy in health because he has, you know, health and you don't. And I see this and I think, oh, hey, this is a good moment to do that thing that I talked about a little bit earlier, which is disrupting their group up, right?
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
a solo.
Two in main. Chaos. Push out. Chaos. Push out.
They
They're
keep on
grouping.
going
Push
main.
out. Push out to main. Push out to main. Push out and
now.
disrupt their group.
That should have been more clear where I wanted them to go.
One. I'm killing
Two
their
down on
group
the
up.
chaos.
Nice,
Two
nice,
down.
nice.
And also when they're grouping, usually they're focused on main. They're not like really ready for like a pull on push. Jesus.
Disrupt their group. Okay, now come back to chaos.
So come back to chaos. So regain the position that we had because it's really stable. You can stay pushed out. It's not always the best thing
Call
to
when
do.
you need to push
I'm
out
down.
again.
Ah
Yep, they
shit,
got
dot
me.
com and immunity.
So I'll call when you need to push out again. Very clear. Stay where you are. When you need to go again, I'll let you know.
Two of us are down in chaos.
Right? So I saw that chaos was kind of falling, and then it needed more people in it, and I was like, okay, I will go and die in chaos, and as long as I take 1 or 2 people with me, it'll be fine.
Us are down in chaos.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
There's 3 in chaos, so the team is recognizing where they should be playing, right? They know they're starting to, not they're starting. They have been understanding now for a little bit. And they're starting to really get the hang of it. It's like, okay, shoot, they're grouping up in chaos.
Nice. Okay.
Let's all trade in there. And so what happened to their beautiful
Go to
group
chaos.
up
Nice, nice.
is
And
reduced to 1
Angela,
person.
Beautiful.
Oh
Beautiful.
shit. I
Right?
Okay, push into chaos. Yeah, we need to
Another
disrupt.
one.
And C2, coming back from spawn, back from the dead, already knows. He's already there.
Disrupt their system. Disrupt their group. Right.
Oh, I'm down. In trap.
So disrupt their group? That was a pretty ambiguous
Careful.
call.
No, we'll
Nice.
go up.
That
I
one
got.
in
I
trap.
got main. Go up.
Oh shit. That was 2 on me. That
I should have stayed on main here, probably.
I'm back in chaos.
I'm in chaos. I'm in
Chaos. Push out to main. Push out to main. Quickly. Quickly. Quickly.
So I'm trying to disrupt their group again,
Okay.
but I didn't check the... Oh, no,
Yeah, prevent
actually
their
it
group
is
up, right?
working. And then here, you're about to see one of the stupidest calls I've ever made. So we have about 30 seconds late. So what you can do is you can, basically in the last few seconds of the game, you can, not 30 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. What you can do is you can clear them all. Let's say cart is here, right? You can clear them all away from cart, and then in the last, 7 to 5 seconds, you can send everyone this way, right? Send them all this way, right? To prevent them from even getting to cart, right? So there's no chance of an overtime. Now they could slip through. One of them could be hiding. That happens sometimes. But that's, it's just something I like to do, as opposed to waiting around at cart for them to maybe get one last group up, right? So it's like you're expending your last little bit of energy to just prevent them from forming anything. Now you don't want to do this too early, and you're about to see why, right? You don't want to do it too early, and you don't want to do it alone, right? Those are just criminal no-nos. And you're about to watch me do both of those things. Let's see it.
Nah, I'm down. Yep.
Okay, now
Two,
pull back.
one
Pull back
coming
to chaos.
main,
Pull back
two
to
main.
chaos.
So pull back to
Yeah.
chaos. So I'm thinking, well, for now, I'm thinking the right thing, which is let's stabilize this a little bit, right? Let's make sure that we are chilling around cart, chilling in our what is a very functional defense.
Immune down.
Right?
Frank get there in chaos. Frank get there.
Coming through.
Nice.
trap,
There's
coming
3 in
through
chaos.
trap.
3 in chaos.
Now we lost chaos. I should have moved up. When someone dies in chaos on our team, I should move up. That's on.
One chaos.
Chaos
One
is
chaos.
down. Chaos is down.
One down.
Okay, now
on
be
flank.
careful. Be careful. This is our final moments. We're holding it together, guys. We got
I
this.
got
One card. One card. One card.
Down.
Okay.
And what I should call here, so 18 seconds left.
One card. One card.
Try and do dash control. Try and do dash control. So,
So at about 15
okay,
seconds.
are you in chaos? Where are you?
Holding chaos.
So this is early.
Holding chaos.
Nice. Okay.
I'm early. I'm at 11 seconds and I'm already in their spawn. Way too early. Right. If anything, it should happen. I said 7 to 5, probably 5 to 3. If you're gonna do it, if your team knows how to do it, if you're going with a lot of people. Now watch. As you see me make this call, and thank God my team does not listen to it.
The push up. I'm pushing up. This is our last moment. Push.
Look at that. What am I thinking? That's crazy. What a dumb call.
Push out. Push up. Push out. Push up. Push out. Push up.
Yep. Horrible, horrible, horrible call. And I think I realize
Nice.
right about now the just total idiocy of what I've done.
One main. More of them.
Oh shit.
And I'm very quiet, and I'm like, ooh, uh-oh. And I'm thinking, okay, well, now we have to everyone pull back the cart because I overextended us, right? Way too aggressive. Just a truly terrible call.
Yeah, play around cart here. Play around cart. Play around cart.
Yeah, so they got the overtime anyway. Play around cart is my call. I think that's good for this scenario. Again, a scenario that I made up.
Last one. I got him. We got it.
Beautiful. What a retake. You guys.
Yeah, so now, also, I want to be clear that, like, reprimanding your players in the middle of the match, or, like, disagreeing with them, I say your players, but really any players, it's not helpful to anyone, right? You can encourage them to do the things that they should be doing, but an argument in the middle of the match is far and away the worst thing that can possibly happen. It disrupts comms, it disrupts mental, it disrupts play. It's just really bad. Break down what is happening and how people are doing at the end. You can give little nuggets of encouragement in the middle. Definitely not nuggets of criticism. Maybe nuggets of, here's a thing you can do, but not, you suck, right?
Did an amazing job.
And here I am, just trying to make sure that people feel okay.
That was wonderful.
And tell
Good job,
them
everybody.
that really they did do a great job. At the start there, it was a little shaky. Our defense wasn't in the right place. But really the team pulled it together and did a great job.
Let's get 2 cart riders. Do we know if they're doing shots or explosives?
So that's important because if they're not doing shocks or explosives, I might put 3 people on cart and I might put one of our heavy hitters on cart. That would be C2 or Noble. Or honestly, everyone's doing great.
I'm
They're
cart.
going to be doing heavy SMGs and heavy rockets. Maybe some shots.
Okay, so here at the start, I want to have C2 and Noble. Can you guys push and try and go get their dash and then just try and hold them at spawn? We have a bit of a mechanical advantage.
So, a bit of a mechanical advantage. Now, what you can do in this game is instead of just basing your performance off of what the mechanics on your team are, you can greatly like multiply. Does that make sense? Yeah. You can multiply. Let's say that your team mechanic, number is 10 and your other opponent's number is 9, right? And it's like, okay, so you have a one advantage. You can multiply that. You can make it bigger and better. So you can turn your +1 advantage into like a +10 if you play in a specific way. And that specific way that I'm saying here is to play real aggressive, right? So what I'm asking Noble and C2 to do is not play around cart. I think that we have enough of an advantage that instead of kind of constraining them to the objective, I'm asking them to push up and deal with just like super disruption. Deal with taking their dash pickup. So I'm just like totally letting them off the chain, right? Go ahead,
So I think
do
we
whatever
can-
you want.
We can
Okay,
really
yeah.
push it.
We can really push it,
I
yeah.
am going to float around cart. Fury and Angela, what I want you to do is be really flighty around cart, right? Because they're going to try and push with those shotguns and rockets, you hear them? So try not to die, right?
This is just kind of basic advice.
Let them shoot at an empty cart. What did you just kill, Noble?
So that's important to me because if Noble just killed like the Rocketeer, I care, right? I want to know if he just killed the Rocketeer, maybe I can go back to cart. Maybe I can tell Angela and who else is on cart? Round 2. Tell like, hey, stay on the cart, hold your ground, right? If I know the explosives just went down. Now I'm gonna start going hunting for the explosives. And I do it in kind of a dumb way, if you'll look at it.
Go up, grab their dash if you can.
Oh, nice. 2 down.
Oh, and he's dead. So I should now think, gosh, 2 of my teammates just died. What's a really smart thing for me to do? I'll push ahead on my own. No.
They're just watching Chaos
And I'll die.
now. Careful.
Rockets are in chaos.
So now I see that they're not holding Chaos very hard. It looks just like 1 or 2 people, or I think just 1 with rockets. And rockets are not a good frontline weapon. So my call here has a little bit of subtlety. I don't want us to have 4 or 5 in Chaos because I don't think they're pushing it very hard. What I want is I want us to have just 1 in Chaos, just 1 perpetually in Chaos. You go in, you trade. You go in, you win. You go in, you lose, right? And that generates just kind of a little bubble of nothing happening, right? And that's what I want. I want a bubble of nothing's happening, right? People are coming in and they're not coming out, right? And that's great. Because then the cart just keeps moving. Just keeps moving and grooving, right? They have to attack main rail. And, you know, if they get wise to it, they'll realize, oh shoot, we gotta send more people into chaos. Then we have to swap it up, right? Either we have to send more people chaos, or we have to, like, do some crazy stuff. But yeah, you'll see what happens.
Yeah,
They have a
let's
holding
keep
chaos.
medium pressure and chaos enough so that they can't push out. Does
Sit
that
them
make
down.
sense?
Okay.
The
Sounds
cop
good.
has
Yeah.
rocket.
So, great from, I think that was, no, I'm super sorry, I'm just confusing your voices. Good catch there to assume responsibility. Now that's something as a player that you can do really well, is when someone makes a call, you say, hey, I'll do that, I'm gonna do that, right?
I'm down.
Yeah, but don't like
Once you
sacrifice 2 or 3 people to it.
Shotguns, I'm just playing in a range. And then here you can see me using like all of the parts of the game. So I take a duel with this guy, he runs away, and then I think,
Is he dead?
One down.
is he dead?
Okay.
I check the menu, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I
he's
get
dead.
one more?
You know, just using a bunch of the different tools. It's just a, you know, fun thing to kind of come together when you can really do that.
One more in chaos, one more in chaos, just one.
Going through chaos.
Yeah, perpetually one great, absolutely brilliant move here. He saw that his friend was losing this duel, so he moved in there to take the place of the one.
Yep,
I'm
one more.
in chaos. I'm in chaos.
Okay. Can we?
Rockets are down. Rockets
Are we good to
down.
push up to health?
SMGs are in.
Yeah,
you
let's.
No, we are not good to push up to health. What is that? Oh, it's on my wrist.
Let's
You guys are good. We're taking
just
spot.
let's
We're
just
taking
hold in chaos for now.
Just holding chaos, because I don't want us to overextend. I think that's a good call.
Just hold in chaos.
I
Like
could
just
look this
dispute
at,
it and keep cart
rockets,
moving.
chaos, rockets,
Dispute it,
chaos,
keep cart moving.
rockets,
Sounds good.
SMG.
Fun chaos.
Just walking through there, that's not very smart. I should have gotten blown up by this
I
guy.
got SMGs.
I got
I got
rockets.
very
Okay.
lucky there.
We're
I'm kind of sitting out here in the open. It's not a great position.
holding chaos.
Nice. I'm pushing up the health. Nice.
got him.
Let's stay in chaos. Let's just keep that area now.
Yep. I'm just holding,
Yeah, I can't follow my own advice.
chaos. I'm holding chaos.
Nice. If
got
you
rockets,
see
I
an
got rockets.
opportunity, blitz for their dash. Does that make sense, C2?
So specifically, I'm calling out C2. So I my thought process has gotten a little bit better from the start of the game.
Yep.
I got chaos.
Oh,
So I should see that he's
Cool,
just
and-
died and think
chaos.
there's somebody over there, but I don't have any resources, so I don't know why the heck.
They're
I
not
think
holding
this
it.
fight.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Good
fine.
job,
It's
Okay.
fine, it's
No,
fine.
no, no.
We still have
Never mind. Sorry, past odd.
cart's still moving. Let's get 2 on cart instead of 1. 2 on cart instead of 1.
2 on cart instead of 1 because we're not getting very much pushback, right? So if your attack is working, if your attacking is going very well, you can move. This is gonna sound weird. You can move resources away from the attack and onto the cart, right? So let's say that we have 4 people attacking and 1 person on cart, and our attack is just going smashingly, right? I'll move one of the attackers onto the cart, so cart goes faster, and our attack is still the same, right? Because you kind of hit a ceiling, right? Once they can't get to the cart, that's the best that you can do, right? That is the optimal situation, is that they can't get to the cart. So if you can take one person away from your attack and put them on cart and still maintain nobody gets to the cart, you should do that. So that's what I'm doing now.
I'm in the back of
Oh,
he came in.
But they're pushing up, so you know.
good kill. Careful.
Nice.
another one on the right.
Okay,
Good kill.
You can also do that just because you're having struggles moving the cart. So you're telling your attackers, hey, I don't need you up there. It's not helping as much as it should. Try something
Your
else.
positions are changing.
So I'm just calling C2 and Noble. I'm just telling them, hey, your positions are changing. You're gonna do something totally different now.
Noble C2, you guys are exclusively on going behind, right?
Because I see this is a real wide open area. Usually I would have kind of died. Like if I'm just standing like around here, and around like just in this area in general, and I'm not just dying constantly, that tells me that their pressure is very, very low, right? It's low enough for me to say, you know what, C2, Noble are 2 great killers. Actually, I keep saying that. I think pretty much everyone's performing very well at this point. But those two are they're good, tried and true aggressive players. So I'm saying, you know what? Deal with the dashes. Get behind, grab their dashes, grab their resources, which is just a further way to kind of kneecap a team, right? So it's not just about area control, right? It depends what the players are doing, right? It's not just all about killing. It can be about killing, it can be about space, it can be about taking resources. So what you decide for your disruptors to do is very important.
Exclusively on grabbing their dash and disrupting.
Alright.
That's your only job.
Their flank dash.
That's your only job.
I took both their dashes. They
So
both-
what that means
Nice,
for
nice.
me is, I need to think about cart a little bit more, right? As a shot caller, I need to be on cart. Me personally, I need to be on cart more.
I'm down. Rockets are up. We're going for rockets.
Pushing
Rockets
up,
are
Nice,
down.
That was
nice,
lucky.
nice. Just disrupt.
Now I need, if you ever do this, if you ever take this dash from the disruptor, right? Tell him, or he will land there and die.
Cause them issues, right? I got.
And that's another thing that that I kind of ignored when we were on defense, and I think it was fine that I ignored it because they weren't doing it. Against good aggressive teams, they will send people to go take your dash. I was lucky in that we did not have anyone that was going to take that dash when we were defending. Now as you can see, I'm asking people to do that when we're attacking. And the way that you deal with this is that as a shot caller, you assign someone cart and dash. So you're on cart and you're on dash. So you're watching the cart, you're playing around the cart, and then luckily 2 feet away there's that dash. And what that person does is they have a little bit of a more complicated role. They have to know when people are dying, so when to leave the dash, and they have to know when people are not dying, and they can take the dash, right? Because it's better to take the dash than to let your opponent take it and get through, right? But you have to be careful not to take it from your teammates there. It can kind of get tricky. Luckily, we didn't
Not
have
their
to deal
home
with
dash.
that.
Don't worry about it.
So this is good. I think I should call for us to push up just a little bit more here.
But don't worry about it.
one.
Yeah, just stay present in the fight. Don't run away, right?
Okay, this is actually something very important, I think, for disruptors. Stay present in the fight. Don't run away. What a lot of disruptors do, or a lot of people in Canyon do, when they grab this dash, when they grab the side dash and they grab the 2 back dashes, by the way, you don't need both. It's fine if you just grab one. That second dash is real exposed. Go get headshot trying to grab it. What they do is they will grab both dashes and they'll come back and they'll like shoot a little bit and then they'll run away. And then they'll shoot a little bit and then they'll run away. And it's like, that's cool. You're alive and you're like kind of doing something, but you need to be present. You need to be helping the fight in some way, not just kind of like, oh, I'm behind them, ergo being behind. There's a purpose to being behind them. You attract their attention. You kill their rocketeer. You kind of kneecap their defenses. You steal their resources, right? There is a reason that you go behind, not just to be behind, right? So that's what I'm telling. I think C2 and Noble, they know this. They're good players, right? They know what to do. I'm just kind of gently reminding them, hey, be present. Be present in the fight.
We need you here.
We need you here.
We don't need you far away.
Here.
Thanks.
Dash, going behind,
I
going
got
behind.
another one.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was, actually that's fine. That's kind of an opportunity thing. If you see the dash and you can grab it and run with it, you know, kind of
Keep
anyone can
trickling.
do
C2
that.
is doing a great job.
C2's doing a great job. I don't know if it actually is C2 that was doing all the disrupting, but whoever was, it was working.
And Noble.
And a Noble. I think Noble's actually on cart right now.
I got one.
One's behind
down.
us.
Oh, rockets are killed them.
I should have made a bigger fuss about that. Oh, and now we're gonna see our first group up because we all just died. And what that means, is as we're grouping up, you'll get to see the different tricks that I use to get a team to group up.
Themselves. Rockets killed themselves.
Okay, I think we're all flanked. So let's regroup.
Let's regroup. Now, the first thing realistically that I should say is regroup. Don't push. Don't push, don't die. Don't push, don't die. Don't push, don't die. Those are the big important things, because if you die during a group up, the group up is over, right? So when you're grouping up, you can't take pot shots, really. Maybe you can try and get a pick if you're sure you have like an advantage, you know, you have a health pickup ready, or you're sure, like 100,000,000% certain that you have a position that kind of outfoxes your opponents, but don't die. Don't push, don't die. If you push, you will A, not be with the team, and B, you'll probably die. And that's that's basically what I have to say. That's the first thing I have to say with group ups. So that's one big part, is tell people, okay, stop moving, don't go anywhere. And this is not, it's not obvious to do that, right? Because players will be like, okay, I guess we're grouping up, but what if I wander around a little bit, right? And it's not their fault. It's Hyperdash. It's a game where you dash around and you do stuff, right? It's not on the players if they die during a group up, unless, of course, they've done it, 10,000 times and then they mess it up. It's like, well, it's kind of your fault that time. But yeah, that's why I give that instruction.
Say ready when you're ready. Do not.
Say ready when you're ready. That is another crucial part of a group up, because you cannot determine who is ready with your eyes. You can only do it with your ears. It's like, that's kind of weird. What if I see everybody here? What if they don't have dash? What if they don't have health? You can't do it through your menu, right? It doesn't matter who's alive. It matters where they are. So all you can trust is the judgment from your players that they are ready, right? And they will say ready. Say ready when you're ready. And when I hear enough readies, I'm like, let's go.
Push, do not.
And there's comm delay. Always, always, always remember that. Unless you're playing on Discord with your, with your friends, right? Unless you have a low latency, like whatever it is, there's like a second, maybe 2 seconds of latency, and Angela will die because of that latency. It's not her fault, it's my fault. I should have made it more clear not to go.
Ready when you're ready? Okay, we're pushing together. 5.
Pushing together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I should have called this maybe a 3, 2, 1. I'm about to like kind of chide Angela for going ahead. I should have saved that until the next group up. But again, she didn't know. It's not her fault.
4, 3, 2, 1. Angela. So try not to push until everyone's going.
Sorry.
It's okay. You'll get it
I
next
had
time.
already left.
It's okay. You'll get it next time. Okay.
Yeah, she'd already left. It's because of the comms delay. It's not because of her. Now, there's actually a bad thing that I did. There's an assumption that I made during this group up that I should not have made. And that assumption is, where are people going, right? Because let's say that, here's the 2 worst case scenarios. Number 1, 5 people go to cart. That means 5 people instantly die from rockets. That's pretty bad. Number 2, nobody goes to cart. Everyone dies, cart doesn't move, right? Because you die in this game. Everyone dies, right? So I should have made it clear where people were going. Now, usually what you want to do is you want to have some people disrupting the rockets. Now, a very important thing to know, people that are trying to disrupt rockets, you don't have to kill them. You just have to distract them for a while, right? If you can get that Rocketeer to look at you for 10, 15, 30 seconds, however long, right? That is 10, 15, 30 seconds of cart movement. Your distraction directly impacts how much the cart can move. Because the moment those rockets are not looking at you, boom, your whole team can get on cart, right?
Okay, yeah, we're going.
Shit, I was looking
C2,
for
do you have it?
They're up in the far back.
You have it. That means, did you kill rockets? I should have been more clear. Obviously, no. He's right here on cart because I didn't tell people where to be. That's on me.
I go fence. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now on cart, now.
I think I heard that rockets were down.
Now on cart.
Rockets are low. Oh.
Now on cart.
Rockets are low. Now, the best call is rockets are distracted. Rockets are dead. You can keep rockets distracted forever. You can't keep them dead forever. But keeping them distracted for a really long time is actually quite difficult. It sounds easy. It sounds like, well, you just look at them. Good Rocketeers will kind of ignore you. They'll ignore you and they won't let you kill them. So you gotta deal with that.
Die on cart.
Die on cart.
Cart.
It's pretty simple.
Okay.
I'm down.
One down.
We're still here.
We're still here.
Frank is dead.
So don't call a group up when your team's still alive.
I'm on
Come
cart.
on.
Focus back up.
We're still
Oh,
here.
down.
We're still here.
Rockets back up. I don't know how I didn't hear that. And you're about to see me get some of my players killed because I didn't hear that.
Okay, we all died.
Okay,
Sorry.
And rockets are right here, by the way.
Say ready when you're ready. Do not group.
Say ready when you're ready.
Push. Do not push.
Do not push, do not push, do not push.
Say ready when you're
I'm
ready.
dead. Hang on, I'm coming.
That's okay.
Now you can push with 4. You can kind of push with 3. Don't push. You know what? Push with 4. I wouldn't push with 3 unless you are a really high caliber team that knows what specific circumstances are amicable to pushing with 3. You can push with 4. Pushing with 5 happens sometimes, not all the time.
Okay, we're all gonna push together. And
I should have done a ready call because I don't know who's ready. I'm kind of blind here. I'm watching for Angela to make sure that she's with us because I'm certain that she will always get on cart.
we're pushing together in 5,
Radiation and chaos.
4, 3.
Radiation and chaos. That should have been. I should have checked my menu here too. That should have been a tick off for me that like, maybe things are not going to go great.
2, 1, going.
So I took the dash. What does that mean? I need to tell our disruptors that.
I got their back
SMGs
dash.
are one, SMGs
I
are
stole it.
one.
I stole their back dash. You have no.
I stole their back dash.
Them rockets
You have no way through.
are up. SMG's the hub.
So you can see here that I'm like almost frantic. This is a mistake that a lot of players make, especially when they get through, especially when they're disrupting.
3,
Is that it's fine to be frantic here. I totally should have died on main rail here. Those bullets were meant for my head. They had my name on them.
1, going.
I got super lucky.
Going.
So I'm running.
Got their back dash.
This is
I
fine.
stole it. I stole their back
You can get headshot doing this. Be careful there.
dash. You have no through.
Them rockets.
So what I should do here is do not shoot at the Rocketeer like a maniac, missing all your bullets, telling him where you are. You should very calmly wait for him to stand still and remove his head.
Are up. SMG's the hub.
I'm dead.
my God.
SMG's down.
Right, so he like very obviously
one.
knows that someone is
We won.
chasing him.
They're pushed up.
That's a win. He died too.
Rockets are down. Go to cart.
Rockets are down. Oh. I said earlier that I was going to get someone killed because rockets are down. I just saw a rocket here. I killed the Rocketeer. That was a bad call. The call should not be rockets are down. It should be I killed the
Go
Rocketeer.
to cart, guys, if you can.
Perfect.
Or-
3 of us
we're-
are here. 3 of us
Yeah,
are coming
yeah.
in now.
Fight on cart. They have no explosives. Die
Ooh, bad call.
on cart. Die on cart.
Oh, rockets are.
Or wait, no. They're
And then you can hear Noble, who has just died to a rocket, very gently correcting me. Thank you, Noble.
up. They're up.
The rockets are up here.
Yeah, rockets are up.
There you go.
Okay, let's
Ooh, I should like. Okay, I can either run away here or I can
let's
die.
regroup. Let's
Either are
regroup. Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Alright.
fine.
Group
Yeah,
in
I'm ready.
chaos, but don't.
So group in chaos, because I see how far back they are. So I'm thinking, hey, we can get a little bit of movement here. We can get a little bit further up. Now this might not work. This might be me being over ambitious. Let's see what happens.
Die. Say ready when you're ready.
Oh, that should have been my first clue.
I'm ready. Ready.
One's mine.
Okay, we're pushing together. 2 cart in 5, 4, 3,
2 cart,
2, 1.
and I broke my own rule. I died. I died when we were grouping up.
And push. Don't die to those
I'm
rockets
dead.
though. Be careful.
They're all
And our whole team died. That was totally my fault.
in.
SMGs are low.
Because I didn't call. I said, everybody go to cart. Don't die to the rockets. That was horrible.
Nice.
You know.
How close is cart? Are they playing on cart?
But I want to make it clear. I'm being very critical. The main thing I'm doing here is I'm trying to keep the team in sync. I'm trying to keep us organized. I'm trying to make sure that we are doing something, right?
They're
No.
not playing cut.
We're grouping. Say ready when you're. Oh, are we still going?
Ready.
We're grouping. Are we? Because you didn't call the group up. Odd. So, you know, I should have called the group up.
No, no good.
We're not going. Thank you.
Okay,
We're
say
dead.
ready when you're ready. They're not
Angela pushed. Not her fault. My fault.
playing on
Ready.
cart.
Ready.
C2, I want you on rockets. Everyone.
Okay, finally, the first good example of a group up. I don't know what was going through my head. You assign. Actually, I do have kind of a defense. When you play with a team enough, as a shot caller, people just know where to go. They just go to the place that they're supposed to, right? When you play with a really high level team, what they'll do is you'll say, okay, everyone, 3, 2, 1, go. And the 2 cart players will go to cart. The 2 disruptors will go disrupt the rockets, and the 1 float will stand behind cart. And I have this kind of expectation, an unfair expectation, to be clear, that people will just kind of do that. And it's not like an overt expectation. It's just kind of like a thing I haven't thought about. But it's something that
Everyone else, go to cart.
I
C2,
now am getting better at kind of micromanaging.
I got
go
you.
now. Everyone
Okay, here's an important thing. I called C2 to go first. Why is that?
else, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Because I want there to be, I want to give C2 a few seconds to disrupt those rockets before the rest of the team lands on the cart.
Oh my. They're just.
And then I should have known here that that the rockets were still up.
Oh shit.
Go to cart, go to cart, go to cart, go to cart. We'll win it.
Oh,
Well,
no, yeah, they're still totally up. But they were not stacking on carts. So this is something that I noticed, but I didn't talk about. Oh no, actually, I do think I said it. They weren't really standing on cart. So you can, when they're not standing on cart, you can kind of trickle push it, right? Which means sending, 1 or 2 people at a time. No big group ups. And they just each get a little bit of movement because your opponent is not just sitting
Okay,
on
everyone
cart.
go for their dashes. I'll be up.
Go for their dashes. Now, what this means is I'm trying to lock this area down, right? I'm not allowing them in with the dashes. What this means for your killers is, hey, I should go up probably to attic or at least into silo. So what I'm trying to do now that we've broken checkpoint is I'm sending people here. There should be people here, 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 and like kind of around here, around cart. And the idea is, if they, let me show you an example. Let's say that I am a red goober and I get this dash. I have now this whole big range of area that I can go to, right? Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, I can go anywhere, right? Now, let's say that I end up here, or maybe if I'm a smart player, here, because this dash is not going to be here. Where can I go? Let's see, I probably have 1, maybe 2 dashes. Look how dramatically taking this one little dash and this one, right, reduces the amount of damage that an incoming player can give, right? And you're thinking, well, what if I just go like this? Great question.
On cart. Everyone go for their dash pickups, right? I'll be on.
Cart. Everyone
else
go for their dash pickups.
Fuck on his
Go.
ass.
And then there's another important call that I was kind of delayed in making. Let's hear it.
For their
Rockets are
dash
dead,
pickups
rockets are
and
dead.
keep them out.
I
Who's
got
in
mine.
silo? I want to.
Who's in silo? Silo is this big thing. Lumi has it labeled SMG Hall. Unfortunately, Lumi's wrong. No, I'm kidding. Lumi's great. This is silo. Really what silo means is this whole kind of system here. And basically the reason I want someone in there is just because it's an entryway, right? They can come like this, 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 right? And I just don't want to deal with that. So again, it's my job as the shot caller. Nobody else should have to think about that. It's my job to think this is where we should be.
Your name. Who's in?
And now I'm asking for the I want to hear a name thing. What I should really realistically be doing with this team, not because they're bad, but because they haven't spent a ton of time listening to me, is I should be calling a name out instead of asking for a name. So I'm asking, hey, who wants to do this? Not, hey, go do this.
Silo.
Third bridge. I'm definitely not
Who's-
silo. I'm dead. One
I don't
silo.
know
I'll
what
go
that
silo.
means.
I'll go
What's
silo.
that?
Yeah. So again, not Angela's fault. It's my fault that I didn't clarify where that was, what you should be doing
Silo
with
is
it.
the little thing on the right.
Okay.
I got one silo.
Beast down.
Another one coming to guard.
Ah shit.
Another one on cart. Dead.
They're
I'm
clear.
pushing
Who's
up and
silo? I
taking
want to hear a
dashes.
name. I want to hear who's silo.
I'm on cart.
Okay.
I got another one.
I'll be
Who's from
silent,
silo?
I'll be
Main,
silent.
I'm watching.
I think that was just comms confusion there. Because I think Noble probably very clearly communicated that he was in silo. And I just didn't listen. But yeah, that's the consequence of yapping too much on comms, right? Is that it's good to make sure that there's a clear flow of information, but you obstruct it when you talk too much, right? The information that I wanted, I was covering up with my own voice, right? Not a great thing to do.
Main,
Noble,
I'm not
you're silo.
Yeah, Noble is Noble is silent. He's like, yeah. Because obviously.
Noble silo.
Okay, cool.
Nice. You know how to play this, right, C2?
So I'm asking C2,
What?
you know how to play this, right?
There's two coming.
The noble call, he called that. I was talking to C2. I kind of missed the call. Luckily, I caught him last second. I'll break after this.
Watch behind. I got one. I got both.
Oh.
I got one.
Right, so watch behind. Right, so the first thing I do, a lot of people, they wait until they die to give comms. You have to give comms while you're fighting, right? Because what if you die, or what if they get away from you, right? That information has to be out into the world. Now I asked C2, do you know how to play this position? What that means, essentially, what I'm expecting is C2 will grab this dash, and he will throw himself up into attic, and just totally cut off this area as a place that they can stage and shoot from, and cause them just a lot of trouble getting through here, right? You can also shoot, you can shoot here onto this right rail, right claw, right from this top area, and it's just a good bit of disruption because almost, I would say, 80% of players just go whoop, whoop, right? Or some go like this, and they'll die on, main rail or whatever. But if you're standing here or you're disrupting here, right? Man, can you get a lot of picks from doing that.
One main. I'm still in their. I'm watching their main.
Nice,
now.
nice,
I'm
beautiful.
blinking. I need to get help.
Go, trade me,
I got
trade.
Okay, so Angela said, I need to get health. That's a great thing for cart players to communicate. It just means I need to trade off of cart. Someone trade me.
Trade me. Okay, I'm staying silo.
Oh, okay.
And then I see Noble. He's kind of sitting down there in SMG garage, and I think I'm gonna ask him.
Beautiful.
Noble.
Okay, I'll take your spot. I'll take your spot.
Oh, I think C2 just told me he died. It's the same thing, the same conveyor belt that I was talking about before. It's the same idea. The float or forward player should replace the disruptor once the position is lost.
One's flanking. Okay, we're good.
Grabbing cave.
Ah!
SNB.
Oh, one bottom
Mother.
garage. I killed him. Bottom garage.
Hey,
now.
that dash is open, Angela.
Yeah, okay, so that dash is open. We need to always be controlling the dash, right? Even if you have a dash, it's best to take another one than to let your opponent take it.
Someone take. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's
dead.
okay.
3 of
I
them
got
are
one.
on cart.
I got
Okay.
two around.
Are we still here?
Oh.
Yep.
We're still here. We're still here.
Okay, I'm going in attic. I want one more in attic with me.
I want one more in attic with me.
Back on cart.
I can get on at it.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Who is that? Is that
I'm
round
on
two?
there.
Okay, now we have
Yeah,
two in
I'm on
attic. So
cart.
these players are just
C2,
doing
I
a
want you- I want you
fantastic
below.
job
I want you below on.
of picking out where they should be. Now below. What I'm asking C2 to do is, because we're making good progress, we have good control over attic. The next step is down here, right? Because there is basement health, and you can harass any rockets. You can harass people coming up here. You can do just about anything from below. If we control this area and this area, it is just very tough to stop, right? So I'm assigning C2, you here, round two. Sorry, I just
Okay,
had a
who's
slight,
that? Is that round two?
slight interruption
Yeah,
there.
I'm on cart.
Yep. C2, I want you.
Let's get my music back on. Oh.
Below. I want you below on your
Okay,
health.
yeah, so I'm
On their
assigning
health. Can you do that?
specific places that I want them to be.
Are you there?
I'm
I already
below.
talked about why I wanted
Nice,
C2
nice,
there.
nice.
They're coming.
Now I'm seeing
I'm dead.
they're dealing with a lot of our disruption, right?
Right.
I think we're still here.
I think we're still here. Uh-oh. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. So the reason I'm asking, are we still here, is because I want to know. That helps me to inform me if we're going to do another group up, or if we're going to, like, keep coming. So keep a forward presence.
Yeah, we're still around.
Yeah, I deserve that. Out of dashes, out of reload.
Still
Horrible
around, yeah.
position.
Um.
Looking down at the menu.
Let's trickle cart for.
So I'm saying let's trickle cart because I don't see them standing on it. I don't see a ton of explosives. Now when they start adapting, we'll change that.
Another like minute and a half, and then we'll start doing groups. Does that sound good?
So I'm just telling the team what I'm thinking.
Down. Radiation down.
So
I got
yeah,
two.
just keep trickling cart. This is
Three
working
dead,
for
I
the
killed
moment.
three. I'm on card still.
Because it is working, right?
Yeah. Just keep
We're
trickling.
We're moving a little bit.
Keep
We're
trickling.
getting forward.
Get second dog.
Oh, good.
Just keep trickle. I probably should have clarified what trickle means.
It's okay.
One to
It's
the
okay.
left
It's
of
okay
cart.
if you die on cart.
It's okay if you die on cart. I'll frequently say this in pubs. Like you don't go to Valhalla if you don't die with a weapon in your hand. In my book, it's you don't go to Valhalla unless you die on cart.
Yep. Still pushing it.
Which, I have to admit, I'm pretty terrible at this. I die off of cart constantly. I'm very bad personally at dealing with cart. You know, can't be perfect at everything. Can't be perfect at anything.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's start grouping. So let's.
Yeah, so I heard those shocks. I see that they're playing a little bit more. They have a little bit more structure, so I'm thinking, alright,
Hold
Let's
group,
change it
let's
up.
hold and group near the dashes.
hold and group.
Don't push. Stay ready when you're ready. C2, I want you to go to
Ready.
rockets early.
Rockets early? I would say that's a good call, but I heard those shocks. I should have processed. Hey, wait a minute, they're shocks, right? Maybe instead of having the shocks, instead of having just one person on shocks, or one person on dealing with rockets, we have someone on the shocks. We'll see how that pans out. We'll see if everyone dies to a pair of shocks. See what happens.
Distract
Yep,
them.
sounds
Tell
good.
everyone when they're distracted.
Distract them. Tell everyone that they're distracted, as I mentioned earlier.
Okay. C2, you're pushing.
gotcha.
3, 2, 1, go. Everyone
Yep. Now C2, he knows the drill.
else is pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Rockets are
1,
dead.
go.
Rockets are dead.
Rockets are dead. Great call from C2. Now we are just totally distant. So this is what I was talking about, where you can inflate your advantage. If you have a small mechanical advantage, you can inflate it by changing the way you play. So what we did is instead of just everyone rushing in and everyone taking a 1v1, we inflated our odds by surgically dealing with the rockets and then pushing to cart and taking duels like that.
Go.
I got rockets. You guys are good.
Oh,
I killed two. I got two. Shocks are.
Why are we not on cart?
Shocks are
One
dead. I
Let's
killed-
go.
because of shocks, obviously.
To cart. Let's go to cart. Let's go to cart.
One's underneath.
Okay.
him.
Play cart.
I
Let's
think
play
shocks
cart.
died.
C2, go
I'm
for those
coming.
rockets again. Go for those rockets again.
I'm down.
And I'm seeing, okay, C2 in round 2 just
Oh,
died.
down a
Okay,
cart.
we're
not
regrouping,
doing our
we're
cart.
regrouping.
We're regrouping. So there's a great thing that happens when you're with a super experienced group of people, or you're with a group of people that just really kind of gets the vibe, right? And what that is that you don't have to call for a group up, right? What happens is everyone is in sync, right? They are grouped up in such a way they die at the same time and they come alive at the same time. So you don't even really have to do anything to get them grouped up. You just have to call when it goes, right?
Yeah.
Hold, don't push.
Oh.
Hold, don't push. Stay ready when you're
And that's what I'm trying to
ready.
get to
Same
happen.
exact thing as
Ready,
last time.
Ready. I'm waiting.
Fun little trick. You can dash through stuff instead of onto it. It'll save you some deaths. Same thing happens with health.
Ready?
Okay, C2, you're pushing
ready.
now. Everyone else push. 3, 2,
Pushing through
1,
now.
go. Go to cart.
Rockets are low,
C2 is
rockets are low,
distracting the
they're
rockets.
dead.
All you have to do is distract them,
Rockets are
C2.
back up.
Rocket.
Yeah, so instead of trying to get chip damage on those rockets, right? You want to chip away at their attention, right? Make it a choice. You can shoot at cart and I'll kill you, or you can look at me and not shoot at cart.
I got
That's
you.
the choice you have to present to the
Really low
Rocketeer.
in the back.
Hey, Noble, I want you on those shocks. Can
Right, so I've realized, oops, I messed up. Before, I didn't call the
you do
shocks.
that?
And here I am, about to violate
Okay,
my own
so we're
rule
doing the
about
same
grouping up.
thing. C2 and Noble go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for rockets and shock.
Oops.
Oh, they're disrupting.
Pushing now.
Right. This is great play on their behalf. So they realized, hey, wait a minute. These guys are just sitting here, grouping up, waiting for us. So we're just sitting here waiting to push. They thought, hey, what if we just go disrupt their group up? The red people will die, but the blue people will also die, and that's fine because cart doesn't move. That's fine for red, not fine for us. And I realized this, and I'm like, oh damn.
And everyone else push the cart now.
got
Push the cart now.
rocket.
Push the cart. Push.
And the reason I call that so frantic, push the cart now,
So we're doing the
is
same.
because I
thing.
look at the
C2
leaderboard.
and Noble go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for rockets and shots.
I see 2 of them
Oh, they're
pushed.
disrupting.
Pushing now.
And everyone else push the cart.
Ooh, look at that. I see that they've lost 3 and we have 4. So it's a 2 versus 4, so I'm thinking, ooh, let's go, right? This is one of those opportunity moments. I'm the only one that's dead. Just because I'm dead doesn't mean we
Now,
can't
push the
push.
cart now. Push the cart. Push.
And I've already assigned C2 and Noble to do their little job. Like, to do their, I said little job, very important job.
We have numbers.
We have numbers, so I'm clarifying
Okay,
why.
We're down. Shocks are low.
down.
Shocks are
And I'm
low.
just like
Shocks are
trying
low.
to,
Go
I'm just trying to
Everyone
race.
Stack cart if you can.
I'm saying just stack cart, right?
One underneath.
We have the advantage.
Yeah, on cart. Who
And they're playing a great game.
else is on cart?
Here, they're sitting behind cart, right? Even though they're not on cart, they will kill anyone that tries to get close. So this is a very stable position. 4 people on cart is fast, makes the cart move, but it's not stable.
Stand on. I want one more standing.
I'm saying I want one more standing just because I think, remember, it's that balance between how many attackers what is the lowest amount of attackers to have an effective attack, right? Because the lowest amount that you can have means that you can put the rest of people on cart. So I think we can sap away one attacker.
C2, go prevent those rockets, please.
Go prevent those rockets. So I know that the rockets are coming back up, right? So I should have called this earlier, actually. It should have been earlier that I call someone to go camp the rockets, because again, it's that stretch your advantage as far as you can, right? If you don't let them get explosives back up, it will be very hard for them to reclaim this.
Oh, round 2's got rockets. I'm on cart now.
Right, so round 2's over there on the left, doing great with the rockets.
Oh shit, I'm
Still on it?
We're good.
so dead. Oh, I died.
Immune appears to have given up.
Yeah,
That's
just
okay.
sit on.
Yeah, just get on cart, Noble.
Yeah, we'll win.
Noble.
Hey,
Nice.
Game, everybody. Hey, you guys.
that was a fantastic game from everyone. Of course, my calls were rough. They're always rough. I think I'm pretty well regarded as like a relatively good shot caller, and I made a ton of mistakes. But the main thing that I think that I did okay is I didn't get frustrated. You cannot get frustrated when you're losing. I got a little annoyed there at the beginning, but man, it can get so much worse. Yeah, so that's generally how I do shot calling. That's how I kind of try and guide and lead a team. Different people have different preferences. At a point, it becomes less about effectiveness and more about style. Obviously, I still have a lot to work on. But I hope that this can kind of help other people understand the choices and the intent that you have as a shot caller. And I want to be clear, your job is not to micromanage people. Your job is to, at least with your own teams, if you're making strats for the team, your job is make the strats, write the music long before the concert, right? Everyone should know what notes they're playing. It is just your job as a shot caller to A, keep the time, right? Make sure everyone's moving together, grooving together, and correct issues, right? Make sure that you see the problems that your opponent, or not that your opponent, that your teammates don't have the attentions, like the attention breadth to deal with, because it's not their problem, right? Someone has to deal with it. That someone is you, right? So that's essentially my little summary on shot calling. If you want to watch the full uncut, uncommentated version, I'll have that at the end of this video, or maybe I'll put it up as a separate thing. You know what? I'll put a link to I'll put a link in the description. How's that? If you want to watch the uncut, uncommentated version of this, that will be down in the description. Leave a comment about, whatever you'd like to see next. If you liked this video or disliked it or want different music, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, hopefully this was useful. It was good use of your time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.